for Thanksgiving food, so we're gonna make Thanksgiving food.
Because why not?
Good morning. Time to get ready for the day. Just took my pills. I already did my vest and my mist. And I actually need to get out IVIG because today is IVIG day. And this time around, I do IVIG every 3 weeks. And apparently they're out of the certain bottle of IVIG. So instead of the normal three bottles that I get, I have little 1 milligram bottles, or whatever it is, 1 gram. 7 of those. And then 2 bigger bottles. It's fine, just a different configuration. But happy Friday. It's Friday. Peter's editing at the moment. And last night, I've got things to show you. Last night, we just had a good, yesterday we did the vlog while we were out on a walk in the park. And just kind of took the rest of the day just to be present, not pick up the camera. And I just needed that. I needed to just be. And we stopped at a few stores. We picked up these garland things on clearance. And there's Peter.
Good morning, guys.
And then we came home and worked. We played Christmas music. And I put this little decoration up. Guys, and look what Peter did.
Christmas is coming.
So Peter and I found these lights. We've thought about doing this kind of industrial light with a rope thing. But then we realized by the time you buy the light and the rope and then try to figure out the cording with the rope, it actually was just a better deal to just buy it all together. And they were at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or something. So we bought those a couple weeks ago. But then yesterday Peter figured out how to hang them. And I just love it so much. I love it.
So we bought just the rope portion.
Yeah, so it's just
the light comes, the cord of the light is the rope. And then I had these boards in the basement, and I hung them from the ceiling as kind of just hanging beams. And
yeah.
Hung the ropes over them. It's kind of fun.
I love it so much. And we've always wanted a little more light in this corner, so now we have it. And it was interesting because at the store, these were the ones that they had. They had a couple others, but they were white or something. But this metal is a little bit of a different color than that one, but you can't even tell. Yeah. I figured it would be okay, but it's you really cannot tell, so yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the beams were just, I think they were free wood from this wood recycling place. So we just gave them a new home, a new life, and and that is that. So Peter did that last night while I did the banister, and yeah.
We're ready for Christmas.
We are so ready.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. All right, it's working time in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Peter is doing the dishes, obvi. I'm getting ready to get the potatoes ready because we're in the mood for Thanksgiving food. So we're gonna make Thanksgiving food.
Because why not? Why wait till Thanksgiving? I think it was, I keep dropping that soap in the sink. I think it was during college years that I grew to love Thanksgiving meal so much. And it probably had to do with I usually went back home for Thanksgiving and it was just a fun break from college.
Right.
But also all the Thanksgiving foods I've just grown to love. I don't remember loving it as a kid.
Really?
But I would I remember at college they would have Thanksgiving dinner in the cafeteria.
It was good.
It was like the best day ever.
Yes.
Anyway, so
they did a good job.
We're gonna have Thanksgiving dinner today. Best day ever. Okay, it's the person from New York.
Oh, okay. Hello. Yes. Just that brief introduction, or interruption, that's the word. Back to potatoing and dishes. Dishes, a part of life. Let's make a poem. Dishes, a part of life.
Dishes, I do them with my wife.
Dishes, they come every day.
Dishes.
They're always here to stay. Dishes. Potatoes. They grow in the ground. Potatoes.
They don't make a sound.
All right. How many potatoes? That many?
Sure.
Do you want to wash them for me?
Sure.
Here, I'll put them in this. Spuds. You're almost done.
Why are they called spuds?
I don't know. Potatoes ready. All right, you guys have to see. I am a farmer. I grew celery. See that little celery stump? It was flat cut off. Just that little stump, and now it has grown some sprouts.
It was our celery trash.
Yes. And I believe maybe it is time to use my celery that I've grown in our Thanksgiving dinner.
Really?
I think maybe.
Nice.
We'll see. All right. I'm going to cook the potatoes for 10 minutes, and we'll see what happens. All right, updating. I am working on getting the stuffing mixture ready, and Peter is working on a spice blend in some melted butter for our turkey. I decided to wait and let our celery grow a little bit more, maybe for our next Thanksgiving, as in like in a week or two, whenever we make another Thanksgiving dinner. So that's what we're doing, and our potatoes have 1 minute left.
Awesome.
So I guess we could see how they look. One of the things I'm very glad for when Peter and I are cooking together is that when I feel like I'm gonna fall over, which I do, I'm allowed to sit down and he takes over. So
perfect.
It works out. But for right now, I'm gonna let potatoes are done. I'm gonna do a quick release. There we go. I am going to let this boil and then take it off the heat and mix in the stuffing.
Good work.
Okay. Turkey.
Turkey?
Turkey, ta-da.
Turkey, ta-da. Thanksgiving dinner.
Potatoes. I don't have a potato smasher, so I'm gonna use my cheese grater. That makes sense.
Alright guys, Mary has been working her booty off all day and we've been doing it together, but she put together the most amazing Thanksgiving dinner ever. The only thing we forgot was to make gravy, so we decided we're gonna eat for tonight and then tomorrow we'll make gravy to have with our leftovers. So, we have turkey, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, carrots and parsnips that were roasted with the turkey and stuffing, the stuffing, corn pudding, cranberry apple crunch, and we're gonna eat. Yum.
I got a turkey, I got a turkey,
I got a turkey, hey, 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 hey. Know what time it is? It's time for IVIG. Mary's taking her Benadryl. and Tylenol, pre-dose medications, and combined with the tryptophan from our turkey, I think we're gonna have a tired puppy here pretty soon.
I already, like, before I took the pills, the pre-dose, I was already, like, feeling, like, slower. I think my brain knows that when I hook up to this, I get slower.
Yeah.
Because of the Benadryl. But, I mean, this is one of the things that we attribute to keeping me alive. I mean, ultimately.
Yeah, I mean...
we think that it stabilized my health. And...
yeah.
it's one of the very many things that go into keeping me going. And so, even though it's not necessarily what I want to do on a Friday night, get stabbed in the chest and be hooked up and sedated, it keeps me going so that I can have more fun all the other days. And my supplies came in these amazingly high quality plastic bags. And since we're about to go on a trip, I know I'm going to need plastic bags.
So, medical hack right there. So
it's
Mary's
Friday night.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
That means live PD.
Live PD. And painting, hopefully.
So Mary usually hangs out in here and watches live PD and sometimes paints while I work on my sermon. But tonight I am not going out to the coffee shop. I'm gonna work here in the living room. Partially because I love the lights in there, but the other reason is I always stay home while Mary's doing IVIG, just in case that she would have a reaction. Because it is a blood byproduct, there is always that risk that every dose is different.
I was reading the box today, and it says...
what's it say?
Contents, 1, whatever, mL's bottle of immune globulin infusion.
Parenthesis.
Human. So I'm infusing a bit of human.
So maybe that's what keeps you human. Mary's gonna do that. I'm gonna go work on my sermon, and we're gonna wrap things up for today. Thanks for celebrating Thanksgiving with us and cooking with us.
Tell us what you're thankful for.
And as always,
we are thankful for you guys.
Yes.
And
we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night for real, because I've got Benadryl in my system.
Seriously. Let's find Ollie boy. Good night, Ollie boy. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, guys. You gonna go sleep in your little oasis here? Enjoy.